What's going on, No Carbs Nation? How we doing today? Hey, today's topic is the best way to lose weight and keep it off. So, now there's going to be a caveat to this, and we'll get to that in a minute. So I'm not a young guy, right? I'll be 50 here pretty soon. As far back as I can remember, there's been people trying to sell you the get thin quick, the get fit quick, uh, the program, the drink, the piece of equipment, the belt, the video, now it's the apps, right? I'm here to tell you, folks, save your money. You don't need it. Just ignore that shit, all right? We have made losing weight and getting healthy so complicated in today's society. It's not even funny. It's sad. And our national healthcare system is strained because of it. So obviously the best way to lose weight is to be in a calorie deficit. Now stop, hold on, time out. What I mean by a calorie deficit is not what you think it means, right? It's not the hey, let's starve ourselves and it's calorie. To me, there is no calories in equals calories out. I don't believe it. To me, not all calories are created equal. And mind you, I'm not a doctor. I didn't even sleep at a Holiday Inn Express last night. Just my opinion based on my experience. So, what I mean by a calorie deficit. So, when I lost 60 pounds, going to a low carb and then quickly transitioning into an animal based diet slash lifestyle, right? I did that, lost 60 pounds, and I did that all without counting a single calorie, without tracking a single macro other than carbs. But it's the quality of food that I was eating, hence the not all calories are created equal thing, right? So in the standard American diet, I was eating all kinds of the standard American diet, right? The grains, the pastas, the processed food, the all this stuff that the wheats and just the stuff that's really not good for you. A lot of it is genetically modified, chemically produced in a factory, and quite frankly, I was eating a lot. I wasn't counting calories, but the calories I was eating wasn't keeping me full, wasn't keeping me satisfied. So I was eating more often. I was heavier, type 2 diabetes, all the health issues that come with it, the standard American diet. Look at society today. Look at society 50 years ago. How many fat people did you see walking around? And I'm not trying to be mean towards heavy people. I was fat too, right? I'm just talking about obese. Decades ago, you really didn't see a lot of it, right? But people weren't counting calories. Right? I don't think people were starving themselves. So today's society, with the standard American diet, people will starve themselves for weeks on end, lose 10, 15 pounds. They're going to gain it back. It's not sustainable. And our healthcare system is strained, right? It's the quality of foods we're eating. So when I switched to a low carb, all animal based diet or lifestyle, almost 4.5 years ago now, I lost weight quickly. I kept it off. Again, without counting calories, without counting macros. But the quality of food I ate was, I try to eat as all natural as I can, right? I try to avoid processed foods, try to avoid sugars. So when I eat when I'm hungry, and I eat until I'm full, right? So that might be a pound and a half of ground beef at one sitting. I don't know how many calories are in that. Don't care. Because I eat till I'm full. I don't eat again till my body tells me I'm hungry again. That's typically twice a day. I don't count calories, but if I did, I'm guessing even if I ate 3 pounds of ground beef a day and 6 eggs and some cheese, that those calories wouldn't be near as much as the calories I was eating on a standard American diet. I'm just assuming. Okay? I believe that to be true, but I refuse to count because, again, it's not natural. Mankind didn't go through thousands and thousands and thousands of years by counting calories, right? Mankind throughout history, before the introduction of sugars and processed foods, and all this garbage ate natural, right? They hunted, they ate their prey, the animals they killed. Some plants were involved. Obviously, plants have changed as well. That's a whole other topic. But it's natural. And they didn't eat out of convenience. They didn't eat out of boredom. They didn't eat because it was socially cool. They ate to survive. And that's what we've gotten away from in society. So that's my spiel, right? There's going to be a lot of you that disagree with me. I don't care. If you disagree with me, don't watch. It's that simple. I'm here to share my experience, my thoughts with you in the hopes that it helps someone the way that I've helped myself. So that's it. If you want to lose weight, if you want to keep it off long term and ultimately get healthier, cut out the processed foods, cut out the sugars, eat as natural as possible, keep the carbs as low as possible. I'm not saying you have to eliminate them. I am under 10 carbs a day and have been for at least 4 years. Usually a lot low, usually as close to zero as I can get. But on the worst days, 10, right? So that's not for everybody. Some people can get away with 30, some 50. Figure out what works for you. But again, eliminate as much processed shit as you can. Eliminate as much sugar as you can. Focus on natural foods. Eat only when you're hungry. Listen to your body. Eat till you're full. And for goodness sakes, don't starve yourself. Starvation diets is not healthy. It's not sustainable, right? It does you no good. It makes you miserable. It's of no value, right? Just get back to what nature called us to do in terms of eating. Eat to survive, right? That's it. That's my message. If you feel like it, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, hit the notify, help me spread this word a little bit. Otherwise, if you're still watching this, I thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you more than you know. All right, stay strong, No Carbs Nation. I love you. We'll talk to you next time. Go get it.